Good evening, everyone. Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it? Paul Wilson, shared owner of the Hwanseung Group, together with my wife, Kwon Mi-jung. And I'd just like to take the time to explain why I've taken a break so long, since October, I believe it was. I finished a big, long program for SK Hynix. I was working up to 80 hours of classes a week throughout most of last year, and it was a bit of a healing time that I needed, to get back my fitness. And so since then I've been walking on the Songbukcheon 3 times a day, 6 kilometers a day. It's about 18 kilometers a day, and just recalibrating my life priorities, getting ready for this year, 2024, because it's going to be a big year. We're actually moving to Paju, Unjeongsi next Thursday, and so a lot of finalizing some small details for that has been going on ever since then. A lot of Dangan market, for trading and disposing of furniture there. Thank goodness for the new tenants of our Jeonse Shinchuk Villa. They agreed to take the fridge and the sofa and the curtains and the wardrobes, so that we're doing them a big favor, and they're doing us a big favor. And that's what I'm all about, guys. It's all about the win-win. It's all about the win-win with the Hwanseung Group. The Hwanseung Group, may I just remind you there, we are looking to build upon our cash cow of corporate business English. And we're moving into Hwanseung Finance, Hwanseung Gumyung, Hwanseung Headhunting, which is recruitment and a search firm there, Hwanseung Finance recruitment there, Hwanseung, I haven't said it for so long, it's kind of forgotten it there. Hwanseung Market, which is supposed to be like a Hwanseung shopping there, and also Hwanseung Ipsi Kodi, which is like giving counseling for your children who are approaching university age, based on my experience as a long-term veteran of the Korean education system, both public and private. And I'd just like to let you know that I was nominated the best corporate instructor for Carrot Global in December, and that goes upon my best instructor award from IBM in 2020 and 2018 with High-English there. I'm always consistent. I deliver the best service for you. Without further ado, let's get started, guys. So the first one is National Assembly passes dog meat consumption ban. Finally, 개고기, has been banned in Korea there. I guess a lot of it had to do with Kim Gon-hee, the First Lady, alright? But yeah, 드디어 마지한 우리의 봄, for that one there. The dogs have been saved for that one there. But I mean, I have tried, I'll be honest, I have tried dog meat twice. I didn't feel the stamina. I actually feel more stamina from 민물장어, and I was quite kindly treated to that from a 외국계 semiconductor professor, R&D professor last Friday. So thank you much for that, Kevin. Big shout out to you for that. But yes, what's your views on this, on dog meat there? I mean, I don't know. It seems to be a cultural thing, but maybe when Korea was in the state of recovering from the war in the 1950s there, anything that was considered protein was fair game and to be consumed. But we've now become the 8th or 9th richest country in the world in terms of GDP per capita there, so we don't need dog protein anymore. We've got like a lot of chicken, we've got a lot of like handon pork and hanu. We're quite successful at exporting that around the world. So yes, let's leave the dogs alone. Let them have a good life, and but I really don't want to see pets as a substitute for companionship, where we have a significantly troubling decrease in birth rates. I see a lot of singles, especially Generation MZ, who are raising pets as a form of companionship and reducing their loneliness there. But I've always said, and look in my case, guys. You got to start somewhere. If you want to raise a family and the living conditions are not ideal, maybe the housing's expensive, maybe the education cost is something that puts you off, you got to start somewhere. If you have to live in wose, if you have to live in rent to start a family, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with getting something started, because once you're above 40, it's getting a bit late. You know, think about it. You have a kid at 40 years old. You're going to be 60, approaching retirement by the time they're going to university, and we know that it gets more expensive supporting your kids when they get to university. Okay, especially if you have a son, you got to provide the house. You know, according to the cultural kind of paradigms in this country here, and you know, you might even find that your daughter may be still living with you until 27, 28, 30 years old. So let's reduce the consumption of dog meat. Let's ban it. Okay, it is banned. Okay, let's stop that. Okay, let's consider a dog and a cat as a pet, but let's not be too over reliant on that for companionship. Let's be 애국자 and let's be patriots and help the Korean declining birth rate. Okay, all right. The next one I want to go to, guys, is the Seoul Metro. The Seoul Metro here is to operate a seatless carriages there on number 1 and number 4 carriage there. Okay, from that it's been too crowded. Okay, well, it's the most highest congestion subway line in Korea during the rush hours there. So I think this is a good idea. I'm just a little bit worried about the safetiness of this in terms of not just if the subway comes to a sudden break, but also 성범죄, this kind of a 성추행, if that kind of harassment goes on, look at the line 4. You've got all the hikers coming down from the mountain from the north, and you've got all the gamblers coming from the Gyeongmaljang in the south. Like when you get to Dongdaemun Station, it just reeks. It stinks of makgeolli and soju, depending on which direction you've come from there. So I really hope they clean up that image. Don't forget, guys, March. I believe it's March or January there. We've got the unlimited Hwanseung Pass. For 63,000won, you can take the subway, bus, and the darengi bicycle system there for only 63,000won, 63,000won. It's very, very competitive. Keep in mind that the subway will go up in price from 151 at the same time that happens there. Okay, just a reminder, you guys, Hwanseung. We're always Hwanseung, transferring between jobs, companies, countries, finance, transactions, okay, interaction, and we're always determining this based on our insight and intuition. Okay. In terms of our interaction there. So that's what the Hwanseung Groups come from. And that's why I've got this 사업주 등록증 as Hwanseung. Okay, let's go to the next one, guys. I want to keep this short. I want to be a Hwanseung to Hwanseung. Thank you, Eddie from CJ&M, okay, for giving me that nice tagline. I've got a lot to credit to you for that so much. I'm so thankful for that, Hyungnim. Okay, let's go to the next one, guys. Government to take a stance against fatty samgyeopsal. All right, so if no more than 1 centimeter of fat is allowed on samgyeopsal here. But I guess there's some merchants and restaurants were getting away with selling, they were saying like 150g에 13,000원, but a lot of it was just fat. So I think that's a little sign that the government is kind of looking out for the well-being of the public, maybe not just health-wise there, but getting 가성비, getting cost efficiency. Okay. My favorite meat is actually 앞다리, 뒷다리. Okay, 불고기용. Okay, I do a rosgui. I have some 참기름, 소금, 후추, and I do a bit of a 찍어 먹기 with that. I do a bit of a dipping in there. It's very nice, very lean cut meat, no fatty. The other one I like is the 냉동 샤브샤브 meat. Okay, 수입산. You can get that for 13,000won for 1 kilogram, or I think it's 10,000won for 800 grams at Emart. It's frozen there, but it's so nice. It's rosgui. You just put it on the pan for 5 seconds. Boom, you're done. Okay, so how do you like your samgyeopsal? Okay, less fatty. It's the law. Probably going to be better for you. Okay, look out for your arteries. Look out for your health. Look out for your wallet. 지갑도 챙기셔야죠. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one, guys. Here, Taeyoung. Taeyoung's been having a bit of trouble in the media lately there. Taeyoung, 회장님, we know that Taeyoung is the number 16th in terms of construction in the engineering construction sector in Korea there, and they were having some financial difficulties stemming from project financing there. You might have been aware of the difficulties that the domestic construction industry has been facing with project financing there, and basically it works like this, where the banks would put up a finance for construction companies to go and build using the completed apartments as collateral, as a deposit for that one there. But sometimes with the high interest rates, stemming from the Federal Reserve in the States there. Mortgage rates have soured the appetite for borrowing money for buying a new apartment there. Keep in mind that with me and my wife and my kids, we are completely mortgage free. That comes from working and sacrificing everything. Hiseng. Okay, I sacrificed everything there. I sacrificed meeting my friends. I sacrificed going out on the weekends. I only spent time with my family. I worked my ass off Monday to Friday. Okay, working 80 hours of classes a week to get that goal. But sometimes you just got to hustle, and you know you got to work hard. You got to work hard if you want to receive your dreams. You cannot be distracted. You cannot be distracted there. If you really want something so bad, you have to be obsessed, and you have to be disciplined. Okay, with that. If you want to get a perfect body, you want to get a nice gym body. That you know what to do. You know what to do. You just got to maintain your diet and do exercise there. If you want to reach your financial goals, you got to cut back on that spending. Do you really need that car? Do you really need to be eating out? Do you really need to go on that overseas tour? Okay, and I've sacrificed a lot. So now is the time in 2024 where I'm ready to give back to my family and provide for them. Provide and preside. Okay, I want to protect, provide, and preside. Lead my family in 2024 and our new beginning at Paju there, Unjongshi, Shindoshi. Okay, now the next one, guys, is a bit of a interesting one here. I like to give a bit of a new global touch to my Hwanseung news. Okay, I've been adding that according to a suggestion from Hanguk Tire, the M&A's Hangmonim there. Thank you for that, Victor. To add a bit of a foreign flavor to the headlines. And Trump says he hopes the economy crashes in the next 12 months. He doesn't want to be a Herbert Hoover. Herbert Hoover was the president who took over in the past when the economy was very fragile and they went into a great recession. Okay, he's the one president he don't want to. I hope it's going to be during this next 12 months. He wants the economy to crash. Okay, so he can help repair it there. And to be honest, I follow the financial headlines making the Hwanseung Finance ever since I last did the YouTube. And yes, I don't think it's looking that good this year, guys. There's been a lot of prediction that the S&P will reach 5,400, 5,200 by the end of Q4. And my advice for you guys is wait till the market pops, okay? Q2, Q3, go in and you want to sell your holdings before then, go in for bargain hunting in Q3. Look what happened in 2023. September, October, November was terrible, wasn't it there? August, September, October, November was terrible there, and I hope you got a good bargain there. And it's the same to do the same thing again in 2024. Rinse, repeat, and cycle. Rinse and repeat, okay? Do the same cycle again. Okay, know when to get in, know when to get out and cash out. No one's ever been hurt taking a profit. No one has ever been hurt taking a profit. It's okay to take a profit, okay, if you're investing in the stock market there. Guys, thank you. I got onto this YouTube back. I got the momentum going back into YouTube again. It's a bit of a comeback special after about 3 months of taking a break. My wife was looking at me today. She's like, "Hey, if you're not going to go working out on the Songbuk channel, if you're not going to do walking today because of the snow, why don't you make a YouTube?" I was like, "Hey, that's a good suggestion." I was like, "Okay, honey, I'll do it." Just reminding you that, guys, Hwanseung means to transfer. We're always transferring between countries, companies, currencies, finances there, locations, knowledge, insight, and intuition there. We want to grow upon our cash cow of corporate business English. Mind you that I am the best corporate English instructor in Korea, certified and recognized for that. I want to grow my business, my group, the Hwanseung Group, into Hwanseung Recruiting. Okay, Hwanseung Budongsan, and which is real estate Hwanseung. Hwanseung headhunting, recruiting there, and also let me just check that. I haven't said that for a while, so I just checked it here. What do we got? Yeah, we got it here. Yes, so Hwanseung 금융, okay, finance, Hwanseung headhunting, Hwanseung Budongsan real estate, Hwanseung market. I want to get into an online market trading place. That's for my wife. I'm going to make a business for her, buy her a laptop and get her all started there. And my personal favorite is Hwanseung Ipshi Cody. Okay, I'm ready to give you good advice for your son, for your daughter, for your family member about how to make the most in that one there, okay, in getting ahead in life. Take it from me. I survived on kimbap, soju, and tea money for 16 years, and I made it this far. Watch me where I go. those were our people today. That's Hwanseung Tonight.